Welcome to Trivia on Tap, where we prepare you to win bar trivia and increase your general knowledge. Subscribe for daily trivia videos and comment below with how many answers you got correct. Let's get started with some natural disasters trivia. 1. Where did the deadliest earthquake ever recorded occur? Is it A, Japan, or B, Indonesia, or C, Chile, or D, China? Correct answer is D, China. Which scale is used to measure the intensity of earthquakes? Is it A, tectonic scale, or B, Vulcan scale, or C, seismic scale, or D, Richter scale? Correct answer is D, Richter scale. Which tropical cyclone caused the highest casualties in history? Is it A, Typhoon Haiyan, or B, Hurricane Katrina, or C, Bola cyclone, or D, Cyclone Nargis? Correct answer is C, Bola cyclone. Question 4. What is the name for a violently rotating column of air in contact with a thunderstorm cloud? A, tornado, or B, waterspout, or C, dust devil, or D, typhoon? Correct answer is A, tornado. Which of the following years did Hurricane Katrina strike New Orleans? Is it A, 2006, or B, 2003, or C, 2004, or D, 2005? Correct answer is D, 2005. Which region is most susceptible to tsunamis? Is it letter A, Atlantic Ocean, or B, Mediterranean Sea, or C, the Pacific Ring of Fire, or D, Sahara Desert? Correct answer is C, the Pacific Ring of Fire. Which country experiences the most tornadoes annually? A, China, or B, United States, or C, Australia, or D, Brazil? Correct answer is B, United States. Question 8. What is the term for a volcanic fragment that has been cooled in the air? A, pumice, or B, tephra, or C, magma ball, or D, lava bomb? Correct answer is B, tephra. Question 9. What is the study of earthquakes called? A, geology, or B, seismology, or C, geomorphology, or D, volcanology? Correct answer is B, seismology. Question 10. What is the name of the largest active volcano on Earth? A, Mount Fuji, B, Mount St. Helens, C, Mauna Loa, D, Mount Vesuvius? Possible solutions are A, Mount Fuji, or B, Mount St. Helens, or C, Mauna Loa, or D, Mount Vesuvius? Correct answer is C, Mauna Loa. Which hurricane is the costliest in U.S. history? A, Hurricane Sandy, B, Hurricane Katrina, Hurricane Andrew, or D, Hurricane Harvey? Correct answer is B, Hurricane Katrina. A, in which ocean do most hurricanes form? Choose A for Indian Ocean, or B for Atlantic Ocean, or C for Southern Ocean, or D for Pacific Ocean? Correct answer is B, Atlantic Ocean. Question 13. What does a level 5 hurricane on the Saffir Simpson scale represent? Minimal damage, or B, catastrophic damage, or C, moderate damage, or D, no damage? Correct answer is B, catastrophic damage. The term for a small-scale tornado over water is known as which of the following? A, water cyclone, or B, whirlpool, or C, waterspout, or D, aquavortex? Correct answer is C, waterspout. Which country has the most volcanoes? Is it A, Italy, or B, Indonesia, or C, United States, or D, Japan? Correct answer is B, Indonesia. Which one of the following causes a tsunami? Is it A, tidal waves, or B, volcanic eruption, or C, moon's gravitational pull, or D, earthquakes? Correct answer is D, earthquakes. Which city was destroyed by an earthquake 1906? Is it A, San Francisco, B, New York, C, Los Angeles, or D, Tokyo? Correct answer is A, San Francisco. Which country was hit by a massive earthquake in 2010, causing catastrophic damage to its capital, Port-au-Prince? Is it A, Dominican Republic, or B, Haiti, or C, Cuba, or D, Puerto Rico? Correct answer is B, Haiti. Narration. Question 19. Which is the largest desert in the world? Is it A, Atacama Desert, B, Saharabian Desert, or D, Great Victoria Desert? Correct answer is B, Sahara. Which year was the Great London Fire? Is it A, 1654, or B, 1678, or C, 1701, or D, 1666? Correct answer is D, 66. What is a drought? Is it A, freezing temperatures, or B, high humidity, or C, excess rainfall, or D, lack of rainfall over an extended period? Correct answer is D, lack of rainfall over an extended period. Which magnitude was the earthquake that hit Lisbon in 1755? A, 10, or B, 7.8, or C, around 9, or D, 8.5? Correct answer is C, around 9. In the 20th century, which type of natural disaster was responsible for the most deaths? Is it A, earthquake, or B, flood, or C, volcanic eruption, or D, tsunami? Correct answer is B, flood. Which country was widely affected by wildfires in 2019-2020? Is it A, Canada, or B, Australia, or C, Brazil, or D, Russia? Correct answer is B, Australia. Next question. What is the deadliest type of natural disaster? Is it A, earthquake, B, tsunami, C, flood, or D, volcano eruption? Correct answer is C, flood. Which continent is least likely to experience an earthquake? Is it A, Europe, or B, Africa, or C, Antarctica, or D, Australia? Correct answer is C, Antarctica. Which of the following options is the name of the famous 1980 eruption in the USA? Is it A, Yellowstone eruption, or B, Krakatoa catastrophe, or C, Mount Vesuvius, or D, Mount St. Helens? Correct answer is D, Mount St. Helens. Question 28. What term is used to describe a sudden violent shaking of the ground caused by movements in Earth's crust or volcanic action? A, avalanche, or B, tsunami, or C, earthquake, or D, landslide? Correct answer is C, earthquake. Which is an I in weather terms. Is it A, the smallest raindrop, or B, hail formation center, or C, the calm center of a hurricane, or D, a cloud type? Correct answer is C, the calm center of a hurricane. Which country suffered from a significant nuclear meltdown after a tsunami in 2011? A, Japan, or B, Russia, or C, Indonesia, or D, Philippines? Correct answer is A, Japan. 31. What is a blizzard? a tropical storm, or B, a light snowfall, or C, a sandstorm, or D, a severe snowstorm with high winds? Correct answer is D, a severe snowstorm with high winds. In which year did the cyclone Nargis hit Myanmar? Is it A, 2007, or B, 2008, or C, 2010, or D, 2009? Correct answer is B, 2008. Which type of gas is often released during a volcanic eruption? Is it A, helium, or B, carbon monoxide, or C, sulfur dioxide, or D, nitrogen oxide? Correct answer is C, sulfur dioxide. Question 34. What is the name of an earthquake that occurs at sea and can cause a tsunami, and its possible solutions? A, aquatic quiver, or B, marine tremor, or C, oceanic rupture, or D, undersea earthquake? Correct answer is D, undersea earthquake. A, Washington, or B, Alaska, or C, Hawaii, or California? Question 35. Which U.S. state experiences the most earthquakes? Correct answer is B, Alaska. What is the Ring of Fire? Is it A, a celestial object, or B, a famous circus act, or C, a boxing move, or D, a major area in the basin of the Pacific Ocean where many earthquakes and volcanic eruptions occur? Correct answer is D, a major area in the basin of the Pacific Ocean where many earthquakes and volcanic eruptions occur. Which of the following predicts the weather in the United States? Is it A, National Weather Service, or B, NOAA, or C, local news stations, or D, Weather Channel? Correct answer is A, National Weather Service. A, animal activities, or B, lightning strikes, or C, volcanic eruptions, or D, people and their activities? What is the leading cause of wildfires in the U.S. and its possible solutions? Correct answer is D, people and their activities. Question 39. What is the world's deadliest recorded tsunami occurred in 2004 was in what ocean? Is it A, Pacific Ocean, or B, Arctic Ocean, or C, Indian Ocean, or D, Atlantic Ocean? Correct answer is C, Indian Ocean. Which state has the most active volcanoes in the U.S.? Is it A, Alaska, or B, Washington, or C, Hawaii, or D, California? Correct answer is A, Alaska. Number 41. What natural disaster is also known as a twister or a cyclone? Avalanche, or B, tsunami, or C, earthquake, tornado? Correct answer is D, tornado. Which of the following was the deadliest heat wave recorded in history? Is it A, 2010 Russian heat wave, or B, 2003 European heat wave, or C, 2006 California heat wave, or D, 1995 Chicago heat wave? Correct answer is B, 2003 European heat wave. In what year did the Black Saturday bushfires occur in Australia? Is it A, 2008, B, 2007, C, 2009, or D, 2010? Correct answer is C, 2009. Question 44. What is the highest ever recorded wind speed in a tornado? Please choose the correct answer from the following options. A, 301 mph per 184 km, or B, 400 per hour, or C, 250 mph per hour, or D, 500 mph per hour. Correct answer is A, 301 mph per hour. Question 45. Which city was hit by the infamous Great Fire in 1666? Is it A, London, or B, Paris, or C, Rome, or D, New York? Correct answer is A, London. 46. Which volcano's eruption led to the year without a summer in 1816? Is it A, Mount Vesuvius, or B, Mount Tambora, or C, Mount St. Helens, or D, Mount Krakatoa? Correct answer is B, Mount Tambora. What was the highest ever recorded magnitude of an earthquake? Is it A, 8.8, Japan 2011, or B, 9.5, Chile 1960, or C, 9.2, Indian Ocean 2004, or D, 9.1, Alaska 1964? Correct answer is B, 9.5, Chile 1960. Which country was hit by the deadliest cyclone ever in 1970? Is it A, East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, B, Thailand, C, India, or D, Philippines? Correct answer is A, East Pakistan, now Bangladesh. Question 49. According to the Richter scale, what magnitude does a major earthquake fall into? A, between 7 to 7.9, or B, between 8 to 8.9, or C, between 6 to 6.9, or D, over 9? Correct answer is A, between 7 to 7.9. What was the deadliest volcanic eruption in recorded history? Is it A, Krakatoa, or B, Mount St. Helens, or C, Mount Vesuvius, or D, Mount Tambora? Correct answer is D, Mount Tambora.